welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be stuffing my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, some bills, and we have quite a few things to talk about in this video. So while I'm doing all of that, I'm going to be talking to you all about my birthday sale that's coming up, my Hawaii trip that I just came off of and going into the budget on that, talking about some new products, as well as addressing the elephant in the room, which is I am recovering from COVID for the first time. So if you're interested in this video, go ahead and keep watching, grab you a drink or a snack, hit the like and subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and let's get started. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and take a look at the calendar for the month of August. This is my budget book, and I also include life events in here, especially if they are going to affect my budget, which most life events do. So we are completing the second week of August, getting ready to go into the third week. I don't even know how I ended up putting two cell phone stickers, but I only have one phone, so I think it comes out on the 10th, but maybe I was looking at last month's calendar and the 10th might have fallen on a weekend, so maybe that's why I put it on the 8th. I don't know, but I did have that one bill due for this week. I did not work out this week because I have COVID, and so that did not happen. And then I had a trip to Hawaii over the weekend that we will get into, which is how I got sick. So this is what the month of August is looking like so far. I didn't get to show y'all my September stickers in the planner in last week's video, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys September stickers. I am so freaking in love with this kit. Like, y'all know, like, I love coffee, so I just figured, like, we're going into the fall season, so coffee's totally appropriate. The main washi has the coffee cups with the word coffee written in script, and then the thin deco washi are coffee beans. I am not done setting up my September calendar. As you can see, the calendars are pretty full, so I'm still working on it, but I just wanted to show you guys how it looked. A lot of you like to see how it looks, and this is a 7x9 planner. So if you like to budget like me with paper and pen and you want to jazz it up with some stickers, my stickers will fit any 7x9 planner that you purchase. The only thing is the calendar is specific to Erin Condren. So if you wanted like the calendar with this dimension of washi, you would need the Erin Condren calendar. But like as far as the date dots, the bill due stickers, payday stickers, all that stuff will fit in any 7x9 calendar. And then this is going to be my business budget for the month of September, which I started doing a business budget in June. So let's go ahead and see how much money we have left over from this week. Okay, y'all, so this is where we are for the second week. As you can see, I have very small amounts left for the month, and as a matter of fact, I messed up on gas. That should be $1.49 left, but like for spending, eating out, I have very small amounts left. However, that was kind of intentional, kind of not. So I spent more last week than I had planned for a friend, and then I think I specifically didn't give myself a lot of money this month in the budget for eating out because it is my birthday month, so I plan to use my birthday sinking fund, which has right at like $600 in it for the month. So, but this is where we are. So please, y'all, excuse me if you can like hear me breathing or if I sound out of breath or anything like that. I am recovering from COVID. I believe that this is the first time I've ever tested positive for it. Now, I do think that I've had it before, like back in 2020, I think that I had it and just didn't test for it. But I've taken other tests from since then, and this is the first time I've ever tested positive. So yeah. So what I'm doing with my rollover money is going to be putting it back in the bank. So I have $1, $2, $3, $4, and $5, and it's just gonna go back to my bank account. And so this week spending is not going to get anything. We will be using my birthday sinking fund. Gas is getting 50, groceries is getting 60, home is going to get 10, eating out is going to get 15, but again, I will be using my birthday sinking fund. And then medicine 10, beauty is 0. And just in case you all had any questions about medicine being $10, like this is primarily for, like, I guess you could say emergency medicine. Like if I'm out and about and something happens and, you know, there's something that I need that I don't have on hand, you know, you could pick up like little, you know, over the counter stuff at like convenience stores, gas stations, stuff like that. So that's just like in the event of an emergency, because that has happened to me in the past. But like my main medicine, like my allergy medicine, which y'all know that stuff is very expensive. Like I typically buy that stuff from my medical sinking fund. And then the $10 meds a week is just like in the event of an emergency, like something happens, I need to go run and get some Band-Aids, like stuff like that. But I don't really use that money very often. So it just gets rolled over. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the cash and stuff the cash envelopes. And today we are stuffing $434. Okay, y'all. So this video is going to be a little bit different as far as like I'm going to be updating you guys and talking to you about stuff while I'm stuffing the cash instead of just talking about the envelopes. So the first thing that I want to talk to y'all about is going to be the back to school birthday sale. So I actually planned this weeks ago, probably like sometime in July. I planned to do this sale and I was not gonna let COVID or nothing else stop it, but the back to school birthday sale to commemorate August being back to school month as well as my birthday month, the sale is going to be on next, I believe, Tuesday. Yes, August 16th. So it might be Wednesday. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But the sale is going to be August 16th. And it is going to be a flash sale, meaning that it's only going to last for 24 hours. So it'll be August 16th through August 17th from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. So a complete 24-hour sale. 30% off on all the products in the shop, on both the Etsy shop and the website, and no code is needed. I will just automatically have everything marked down. 30% off. And yeah, so if you have any questions, please try to ask before the sale, just because August 16th is also my birthday, so I probably won't be answering too many questions or anything on that day. So please ask your questions before August 16th so that I can answer them and you can have clarity for the sale. Also, I will leave my Cash App down below if y'all want to bless your girl to get a coffee or something like that. That will be down below. I've never done it before, but I decided to this year, especially because, you know, after bouncing back from the sickness, I decided why not. So that is going to be the sale, August 16th through 17th, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m., 30% off on both shops. No code is needed, and I hope that you guys take advantage of it. Our next sale won't be until Black Friday weekend. All right, so for our 52 weeks saving challenge, today we are gonna stuff $31, which is kind of cool because that's how old I will be. I'll be turning 31 next week, and I don't know, it's exciting. I love my 30s. 30s are fun. And it's so true when they say, like, I don't know, like you feel more mature. Like you don't feel old, but you feel grown. Like it's kind of hard to explain. Like y'all just have to wait until you get there. Or if you're already there, then you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. So next I'll be back with my sinking funds. Okay, so we will start with the pink envelopes. And I'm gonna put the binder to the side. So my birthday envelope, like I mentioned earlier, is going to be where I do most of my spending out of for probably the rest of this month. I don't know, we'll see. So now let's get into the Hawaii trip. So I went to Hawaii last weekend. It was just a weekend trip. And 5, 20, 40, 60, 70, 81. Yeah, so I went to Hawaii. The trip was paid for. So the only thing that I had to pay for was like my food. And we took Ubers to like, get around the city. We went to Honolulu, and we stayed at the Waikiki, I guess that's how you pronounce it, resort. It was super, like, it was fun, like just being there, we were only there for a few days. So, we didn't like do a whole lot, but we did enough, if that makes sense. So I had someone on Instagram like ask me, about the budget. So yeah, so it was a birthday gift to me, 50, 65, 71, 2. It was a birthday gift to me. So I did not have to pay for the flight. I didn't have to pay for the resort stay. I just paid for my food and transportation. So I gave myself a budget of $200. And to be honest, I just gave myself that amount. I was not tripping on if I needed more than that or not. I was just like, let me just throw a number out there. I just know myself. Like, yourself, how much you eat, how much you don't eat, you know yourself. So I was like, where we stayed was pretty close to different like activities and stuff. So Ubers were not that expensive. Our most expensive Uber was from the hotel to the resort. But all the activities that we did, those Ubers were very inexpensive, like $7, because that's how close we were to everything. Which is how my New Orleans trip was. I stayed, I think, near the French Quarter in New Orleans. So the tours and stuff that I went on, it was all like 5 minutes, within a 5-minute like radius. So my Ubers were very inexpensive. And the most expensive Uber that I had in New Orleans was from the airport to the hotel. So it was the same way in Hawaii. So I gave myself a budget of $200. Y'all, I spent $199.20 without even trying. That was the crazy part. Okay, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61. I was not tracking what I was spending at all, because I'm like, it's my birthday. Like, this is my birthday trip, and I am not gonna be like tracking. Like, I'm just throwing a number out there because I know, you know, on trips about how much money I spend normally on transportation and food. So I just use that same amount. Y'all, I cannot believe I spent exactly $199.20. Crazy. So yeah, that was the Hawaii trip. 1,050, 55, 60, 65. I put a reel on Instagram of the trip. I really enjoy like putting my trips into reels because I feel like you can like get so much captured into like one little holding place, and you know, you can add the music to it so it makes it more like engaging for people to watch. So yeah, I did make a reel of the Hawaii trip on Instagram if you're interested in seeing some of the highlights. So yeah, I went to Hawaii, y'all, for $199. Isn't that amazing? You know what else? I was supposed to go to the US Open this year as well in New York. And that was a trip that was also going to be paid for. All I was going to have to pay for was food and transportation. Let me tell y'all, God is good, okay? He is just blessing your girl left and right. But what ended up happening with that trip is we missed the tickets were sold out. So we are not going to be able to make it. But that was almost another free trip to New York. So car maintenance has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195, 96, 97, 197. And I would say the key to being able to take multiple trips throughout the year is not staying a long time. So like, you have some people that vacation and they vacation like once or twice a year and they stay a long time, like say like 1 week, 2 weeks, stuff like that. And then you have people who do trips like me where I'm not staying a week or two, I'm staying a few days and I'm going to more places, and it's not as expensive because I'm only staying for a few days. And miscellaneous, I have 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the flight, let's see. So the flight was booked for us to get there nonstop. So we left on a Friday. We left last Friday. We came back this Monday. So 2 hours before our Friday flight was scheduled to leave, we flew United and they canceled our trip. I heard it was like for weather purposes, so like I'm not tripping at all. But not our trip, they canceled our flight. And we ended up having to do a layover flight. So we ended up staying at the airport. We got there at like 7 something around 8 something in the morning. Our plane was originally scheduled to leave at 10, but once they canceled our trip and rerouted us or whatever, we ended up not being able to fly out of the airport until around 12. So we just kind of hung out like at this little restaurant bar place inside the airport. We ate, you know, just talked to people, stuff like that. They took us to LA. So we flew to LA, and that was a 3-hour flight from Houston. And then we got to LA, y'all. We had barely 30 minutes. So the plane landed, I think LA time at like 1:30. And then our next plane to leave from LA to get to Hawaii was like at 2 o'clock. We had like less than 30 minutes to transition off of one plane and get on the next one. It was crazy. Like, we couldn't get anything to eat. Like, and then we were about to be on a flight for 5 hours where they're not serving any type of meal. And like, our original flight, we were supposed to get lunch and a snack, but then they got canceled. So then we get on our flight, 10, 15, 25, 30. We get on our flight from LA to Hawaii, and that was a 5-hour flight. I had to sit in between people. And y'all, I love window seats on planes. So it's very hard for me to sit in other seats. But I wasn't paying, so I wasn't complaining. But yeah, so I had to sit between a couple. And they were fun. They were so sweet. And the 5 hours, it definitely felt like 5 hours. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of long. The flight back was straight. So thankfully we got to keep our nonstop flight from Hawaii back to Houston, and that was an 8-hour flight, and it was at night. And they fed us dinner and a snack, and dinner was pretty good. It was cold, but it was pretty good. By then I wasn't feeling good. I think I woke up Sunday not feeling too well. So by the time I got on my flight from Hawaii back to Houston, I was already like throat, feeling very irritated, very scratchy. So I was drugged up on NyQuil the whole time I was on that flight. So that flight went by pretty fast for 8 hours, but that was because I was on NyQuil. So in medical, I had 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So we got back to Houston Monday morning, this past Monday. Again, like, throat just irritated, a little scratchy, nothing like major. And I take that back because, excuse me, I did wake up, I think Sunday morning, and my throat was bleeding, I think. But it was just like little specks. It wasn't like nothing big. So anyway, get back to Houston, scratchy throat. Decided to like go home and just, get some rest. Woke up. I was going to go to my friend's house to see her. And I decided I was like, well, I have this extra COVID test over here. So let me just take it. Even though I wasn't really feeling that bad, I was like, let me just take it just to make sure. And sure enough, took that COVID test, y'all, and it was positive. So we will get into talking about COVID next. I'm going to put these envelopes up, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab my zipper envelopes and come back and we will stuff those. All right, so Monday I tested positive for COVID and had minor symptoms. Tuesday is when I started feeling like, I guess you could say you really start feeling like the brunt of the sickness. I think they say like a day or two after the onset or you test positive. So Tuesday is when I had fever, chills, congestion, all that terrible stuff. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. So Tuesday was probably my worst day this week. And I think that's when I let you all know. It might have been Monday that I had let you all know that I had it, because I wasn't sure that I would, be able to do a video. And quite honestly, this is like my first time really talking this week. I really haven't been talking all week, which is weird. So I want to say, I think by Wednesday, my physical body felt better. So Tuesday I had aches, I had a fever, I had chills. By Wednesday, that was gone. And then I was dealing with this gnarly cough. So Wednesday and Thursday I had a cough. Today is Friday. I'm filming this. Also Wednesday and Thursday I woke up with a sore throat. So today I did not wake up with a sore throat, and I have not really been coughing too much. Y'all have heard me throughout the video a little bit, but not too bad. So in electronics I have 100, 200, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So now it is Friday, and I mainly am just dealing with, my throat is a little dry, and like congestion. I'm very congested. So, I did take COVID vaccines back in 2021. I know that like there are people out there that like think it's the devil and all that other kind of stuff, and I'm like, well, I mean, I don't know, but at the time I had got the vaccine because I was working with special ed children at an elementary school, and some of them have asthma and different other, you know, medical issues. And so, you know, in that case, I put myself to the side for what I felt was best for the babies and the kids that I was going to be around. So I have not taken a vaccine since then. So that might be why I have it now. I don't know. Emergency, I have 1,000, 100, 150, 170, 190, 95, 200, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, overall it felt like Tuesday felt like the flu. Like if it was very similar to having the flu. And then the other days, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today, it just has felt like a cold. So I'm not, y'all, I did it again. I'm not stuffing anything. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stuff it. I keep forgetting when I write these amounts down because I'm waiting to update my reference card. No, I'm gonna save it. This is like 2 times. I've done this twice this month, and I'm irritated because this is already stuffed. This is already maxed out of where I want it to be, so I don't need to put anything in there. But I keep forgetting that whenever I go to the bank to take the money out. So I'm gonna have to put that $5 somewhere else. I guess I'll put it in my birthday fund. So Christmas is getting 5 for 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So yeah, and the medicines that I took lots of vitamin C. Same thing with functions. I put $2 down. I'm not putting anything in there crazy. I took lots of vitamin C. I was heavily medicated all week long on NyQuil. I did take some Delsum for the first time today for the cough, which is probably why my throat feels a little dry. But car tires, I have 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. But that was it. Vitamin C, NyQuil. That's pretty much what has gotten me through. I've eaten lots of soup this week, and I've drank a lot of water. So yeah, that's my COVID update. I'll be back with my bills. All right, y'all. So for bills, we're gonna stuff car insurance, Apple and Hulu subscription, and my office rent. So just wanted to also mention to you guys that pocket planners will be back. I want to say one of my pocket planners has already shipped to me. It's in California. I just don't have a delivery date yet. What is this subscription? So Apple is 12. Hulu is 8. Yeah, so one of my pocket planners has already shipped. I just don't have a delivery date. And then 2 of my other pocket planners are scheduled to ship to me in, I think, 8 days. I don't know if that includes weekends or not. And then it'll take about a week for them to get here. So I think we're on track for like toward the end of August. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So as soon as I have like dates, then I will make sure to let you guys know. But as of now, I just don't have any dates. But I'm thinking that we are on track for a end of month release. End of this month. So car insurance is 50, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I also wanted to thank you guys so much. So many of y'all reached out to me, left me well wishes in the comments. You know, I've had people DM me on Instagram asking how I was doing, and I just really appreciate you guys. I've never like been sick like this with you guys, so to see like the love and the care and the concern, it means so much to me. And I tried to make sure that I said thank you to everybody. If I missed you, I didn't miss you. I'm getting to it, but I definitely will take the time to tell everybody thank you, because it means so much to me that you all reached out to me during this time or sent me well wishes or even said a prayer. Like, I just appreciate it so much. Okay, y'all, so the last 7 that again was taken out by mistake, just like last week, I need to get it together. I'm just gonna put it in my birthday sinking fund, since that's the sinking fund that is most relevant this week. And so I also didn't mention that because of COVID and getting that should put us at 88. My next birthday trip, which I was going to use this money for, I did cancel it because even if I test negative, which I hope to in the next couple days, today's Friday, I'm going to test again on Sunday. So even if I test negative, I feel like your immune system is like, I don't know, like compromise is the right word, or just, you know, it's been through a lot fighting off this virus. So I just don't want to put my immune system, you know, I just want to like just take a rest. So my next birthday trip that was scheduled for next week to LA, I did cancel it. My New York trip for September is canceled, not because of this, but because the tickets were sold out. And I think the next trip after that is in December, but to be honest, it's a cruise trip, and I'm thinking about canceling that one as well, because it's like the confined spaces where COVID is spreading really bad. So airplanes, cruise ships. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to cancel that one. I'm considering it, but we'll see. So I'm just going to have this birthday money to just kind of use as my leisure, at my leisure this week. So I'm excited to have these funds. I think I'm going to get my hair done, go to the nail salon. I don't know. We'll see. So thank you guys for watching another video. If you made it this far, especially thank you. Again, birthday sale August 16th to August 17th, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. USA Central Time, 30% off everything. No code is needed. New products should be launching toward the end of this month. If you all have any questions about the sale, please try to ask before the sale day. And if you have any other questions in general, feel free to reach out. And you guys have a safe weekend. I will see you next week. Bye.